Hi, I'm Erica, and I recently got the new iPad, the 3rd generation, and I really want to be able to have a physical keyboard because I hate the touchscreen keyboard on the iPad. And so I wanted to share with you my decision making between the Logitech Ultrathin keyboard cover and the Zaggfolio. Ta-da! So let's go over the Zaggfolio first. So when you buy the Zaggfolio, you have a couple of options. You have the $99 option, and it's $99 at Zag.com or Best Buy. It's like a hardcover with a plastic polyurethane cover over it. You can either get it in carbon fiber, but they also have in plastic pink, orange, green, purple, they have white, and red. Now if you wanted to upgrade, there's a $129.99 option, and it's leather. So your leather colors can be black, brown, or stylish alligator. What's included is your USB to micro USB charging cable and a user guide, and of course, your folio. So the way you put it in is just sliding it in, really, like this. Make sure you have to line it up so that the holes are aligned with whatever openings you need and jacks and ports. So you put this in, you slide it in, and it does have a nice like velvety feel to the inside, so it doesn't feel like your iPad is getting ruined from the constant sliding in and out. You can just stick it here into the keyboard, and there you go. Now I like the keyboard. I thought it was very comfortable, and I felt like I was typing at pretty close to the typing speed that I usually type. I could see how it's a little hard. If you have like big hands or really long fingers, it could be an issue. It says it comes in at 19 ounces, so this is a pretty heavy baby. Now, when you take out the keyboard, it goes down exponentially to 7.5 ounces. It feels really cheap. Like, they try to make it look like it's the same material or the aluminum as your Mac, but it's not. It's like some cheap plastic. Look how weird it is. It doesn't like snap in place because it doesn't have the keyboard to like, you know, have that pressure to close it. So it just kind of like a lot of times hangs limply. Or you can flip it back and do your reading, read your 50 Shades of Grey on a train. I don't have 50 Shades of Grey. And walk with it. It's a little more awkward when you have your keyboard here and fold it back and, you know, read, but I've done it before. It works okay. I like to just throw things into my purse, and so this is nice because you feel like it's safe. I do want to mention though that with this case, it does provide you with the on and off sleep mechanics of, you know, when you open it, it'll open up, when you close it, your iPad will go to sleep. Here is a close-up of the Zaggfolio. As you can see, it has a carbon fiber design in the plastic, which covers a hard case. This also has some shortcut keys, but they're independent of the number keys. It has its own row of it. Some of the issues that people complain about is the delete key being so close to the lock key and accidentally hitting it, causing your iPad to shut down or lock up. The Logitech Ultrathin keyboard cover is also $99.99 at Best Buy. So there are similar price points. You have to think about that. You're not necessarily saving a lot of money if you go with one thing. And also, I just think for yourselves, you should just try it out. Try them out, because at Best Buy they have a great return policy where you are able to open them, try it out, and then return them within 30 days and get a full refund. There's no restocking fee, and I took advantage of that. So I urge you to do the same. The Logitech, what it comes with in the box is it comes with a cleaning cloth, which you need to kind of hunt for it. They roll it into here, and it also has the USB cable cord. And also it has, here we go, is the keyboard. All you have to do is cover it, and the magnets actually attach themselves to the iPad, and it looks like a freaking MacBook Air. If you look at the other side of the keyboard cover, you do notice that it is also aluminum, so it creates a very uniform look with your iPad. they look like they were meant to be together. Look at it, it's got such a nice, sleek look. The Logitech keyboard comes in at 15.9 ounces. Here is a Logitech Ultrathin keyboard, close up. As you can see, it has a nice, sleek design. It actually uses magnets to help hold down the iPad. This comes in handy, the whole magnet holding it, because when you have this in your lap sometimes, if you don't have something that's holding that iPad, it's just gonna fall. And I experienced that with the Zaggfolio. And you can do it portrait style, but the portrait style doesn't have the magnet that holds it down to the keyboard. I think it's very similar, comparable to the Zaggfolio's keyboard in terms of comfort and usability. With the Zaggfolio, we went over the fact that if I'm on a train or I'm walking, I'm pulling it out, I have this protection of this going on, my carbon fiber hard case. Well, you do lose that, the protection, with the beautiful Logitech keyboard cover, because obviously when you have this on it, it's more prone to scratches if you don't have anything protecting it. So that's why I had invested in this bag, which it adds another step of, you know, taking it out, because you have to unzip it and then you have to detach it from the keyboard if it's stuck through the magnet, and then I can take it out and browse through it. And then once again, I'm increasing my risk of possibly damaging my iPad by dropping it or whatever else horrible could happen to it, right? So you gotta think about it. There's like this, I have to do the added protection through some kind of soft case or whatever your method of protecting it. Something else to know about both those keyboard covers is that for the stand, they only have one angle that you can place the iPad in. A lot of other keyboards, like I think the clam case or something like that, they have like several different angles you can position them in. But the Zaggfolio and the Logitech Ultrathin keyboard, only one angle. I think it's fine. I'm pretty comfortable with whatever they have preset for it. I have had no problems, and just wanted to let you know, because you might actually have a preference for various angles. They're both very good in terms of their charging capabilities. I think you only need to charge them, fully charge them, and it'll go for several months until you have to charge them again. They're both really easy to use with the Bluetooth, easily discoverable. You just bam, it connects, you're good. I ultimately went with the Logitech keyboard case, the really pretty, sleek one. I don't appreciate the aesthetics of the polyurethane. Maybe the leather is better. I did inquire at Best Buy, and he was just like, you know what, this is already heavy as it is, imagine leather on top of it, because there's a hardcover and then leather covering it, and he's like, it's even more heavy than the plastic ones. And I just don't know how durable the seams of this plastic case is if you have just one little tear in it and it starts opening, and I don't know, it could be a nightmare. And so that is why I just ultimately went with Logitech. I would love to hear what your preferences were or are, what you decided to buy for your iPad. Maybe there's something that I don't know about it yet, which is actually very highly likely, because I'm not a techie. I'm just a regular consumer. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, guys. They just look so gnarly. I mean, I'm a tosser. Okay, that sounds weird. Like, I don't know. I know it doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. It's what's inside that counts, right? Like a alligator version. We got the new Asian rice rockets. It's like a plastic. Choosing between